Blackstone Audio presents The Hosanna Shout, a Moroni Traveler novel by R. Irvine. This book is read by Jeffrey Kafer. 1. A distant trumpet sounded. Atop the Mormon temple across the street, the angel Moroni had his horn to his mouth as if summoning the dead. Moroni Traveler opened his office window, half expecting to receive the call. What he got was a face full of smelter fallout from Kennecott Copper. Behind him his father said, "And Bill's at it again." The bugle's note rose, becoming more aggressive. Bill had been practicing all week in the basement of the Chester building, sounding what he called his cavalry charge. "At least he plays better than Charlie," Traveler said. "That won't stop them from getting arrested." The pair of them, Bill, sometimes called Salt Lake City Sandwich Prophet because of the hinged boards he wore advertising the tenets of his two-man church, and his lone disciple Charlie Redwine were marching in front of the temple gate. Halfway up the block on South Temple Street, a uniformed policeman was already speaking into a handheld two-way radio. The bugle changed hands. "It's Charlie's turn," Traveler said, glancing at his father. Martin remained seated at his desk with his back to the temple-facing windows. His feet were up, his hands laced behind his neck. "We haven't had an Indian summer like this in years, Mo. It must be 80 degrees. He drew a deep, sighing breath. "When I was growing up, October smelled like burning leaves, not Kennecott." Charlie's first bugle note rose to a wail before trailing off as he ran out of breath. "Indian summer should be quiet and peaceful," Martin added, "like the church library." "Is that where you were this morning?" "I like to think of my dawn labors as a kind of penance." Charlie tried again, this time hitting a note that made Traveler clench his teeth. Martin said, "Not 10 minutes ago, Charlie told me his ancestors confiscated Custer's bugle and have been playing it ever since. He's a Navajo, not a Sioux. He claims to be a Plains Indian at heart, a warrior of the old school." Traveler had heard that before. Bill and Charlie going on about Indian warriors who gained honor by counting coup, by touching their enemies and getting away with it. Anybody could take a scalp from a dead man, Charlie contended, but it took real courage to approach your enemy intending only to play tag. Those who did so successfully were entitled to wear eagle feathers as a sign of their bravery, or so said Charlie. Traveler saw no sign of plumage as he turned away from the window. "You heard them as well as I did yesterday, making up their own rules for counting Mormon coup. In this town, that could be dangerous." It was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?